Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SA Accounting Academy. Here's a short clip on one of our previous webinars. I hope that you really do enjoy it.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, so let's see. We are doing the MCLU for February. As you can see, changes during the month of Feb we are dealing with today. So a warm welcome to our webinar this morning. My name is Lettie, Janse van Vuuren, and I will be your facilitator for the next 2 hours. Hopefully, I'll be able to facilitate some extra learning for you. We've got a jam-packed session full of lots of little tidbits and interesting knickknacks going on, but quite a lot in terms of numbers. So you'll see I've tried to do as best I can a summary on each and every topic on the slides. So you'll see the slides are a bit more than usual this month because I've added in a little bit more summaries for you this month. All right. Let me just move on. You can all see the slides as they move on. When I do screen sharing and I ask if you can see my screen and I'm busy talking and I'm explaining a document and it's stuck on the slides, please know that in a blonde moment I have not activated my screen sharing. So please let me know when I have those very blonde moments of mine. Guaranteed I'll have a couple. All right. So that's my background. That's who I am, where I've been, what I'm doing. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy. Um, Basically, just telling people how to do things. That's what I'm good at. All right. Let's have a look at what's on the agenda for today. Under our table of contents, you can see lots of little items in terms of variety. As always, you can see the accounting and auditing. Auditing is quite big this month, a whopping 8 items. Nothing under COVID. We've got the regulations for we're going to remain in it until the 15th of April. We know that there are new regulations out that Karen will deal with in the April MCLU. All right. We have to try and stick to our cutoffs. So, and today we'll be dealing with the changes in Feb. When there's a change coming through in March, I have already let you know. There was one that was published on the 8th of March, I think in one of the tax sections, and I have included that for you as well. Under tax items, you'll see there's 18 items, and don't get a fright. The majority of them are draft interpretation notes and guides that have just been updated. All right. Under regulator news, interesting 22 items, and there's quite a couple of very newsy items there. And then under general announcements or just a newsworthy article that I found was relating to rapid payments program, the RPP that everyone's talking about. And I thought I'd just include something for you there. So that's our agenda for the next hour and 45 minutes. Quotes I found, April's coming up and we always moan about all the public holidays. We love the public holidays because we get to spend more time with our families, but we also find the public holidays very disruptive. And Benjamin Franklin said, lost time is never found again. And he's very right. He's completely right. Lost time is never found again. So don't feel that the public holidays is lost time. Um, Sitting in a meeting, staring at a screen, like the cartoon there, the 4-hour long premiere of lost productivity. That's a waste of time. Make sure that when you work smartly, you use your time correctly, and make sure when you've got your public holidays that you also try and keep your balanced life. All right. I think we are all feeling the sense of urgency about our daily lives. There's emails and there's WhatsApps and there's phone calls and there's lots of demands from all different kinds of directions in our life into all sorts of directions. So please try and manage that. All right. I see so many people folding under the stresses of having to work and care for a family and all sorts. And it's, you know what? Stop and smell the roses. Take time for yourself. All right. Under our accounting update, we have the following. Under IFRS, we've got there's nothing new under the IFRS monthly news summary. Just a lot of podcasts that were released by the committee members and everything. Nothing really major there. A new IPSAS that was issued, that's probably the biggest thing that happened. IPSAS 43 on leases. Now remember, IPSAS is an international public sector accounting standard. So it's for public sector accounting, and IPSAS 43 has been approved and it's going to replace IPSAS 13. The effective date, however, is only from the 1st of January 2025. And if you feel that you want to go there, there's the link to that document for you now. All right. I think that not too many of our audience today has public sector accounting, but if you do, we will keep you updated on the changes there as well. The ASB has also updated a document. They've released ED 197, which is on the proposed conceptual framework update. Now, what this conceptual framework update, it is, yes, designed for the public sector, number one. And it basically, this conceptual framework guides the development of the IPSAS. Okay. The development and the maintenance of IPSAS, that's what it's all about. So the inclusion of this new guidance, they're basically looking at, I think, was the role of prudence. And they updated the guidance on materiality better, to be looking at what the users want in terms of materiality. So there's a lot of items that you can go through and have a look at, but the most important one there is the transfer of resources, um, looking at units of account, binding arrangements that are equally unperformed, all of those. The comments are only due by the 17th of May. So hopefully it will be done in June so that I can then deal with it in the July update. Okay. Because this is like the pervasive conceptual framework that all the IPSAS documents or IPSAS statements are built on. Okay. Right. And then on our next slide, oops, sorry for that dot. On our next slide, we've got the IFAC that have released a new platform, and they launched a very new handy platform to access the international standards. And I didn't know where to put this because the IAASB handbook deals with the quality control standards, it deals with the international auditing standards, it deals with the international review standard, on the compilation standard is in there, the related services ones, and it also deals with the IASB E-code. And then there's also on the platform you can access the IPSASB handbook. IPSAS, that's the International Public Sector Accounting Standards, and B is the board. So it's the board's e-handbook. So there's the link if you maybe want to save it as a favorite or whatever. I use it quite a lot when I go and have a look at what the new standards are, or if I need to quickly go and see. I remember seeing something in the application material to ISA 600 or whatever, and I go and have a look and then I'll find it. Okay. So that's that for our accounting update. Nothing really meaty, but important items there. For our auditing update, we've got the first one where the IAASB, which is the International Accounting and Auditing Auditing and Assurance Standards Board, they've approved the revised group audit standard, and it is in the format of ISA 600 revised. It is only effective for periods beginning on or after 15 December 2023. So if we're looking for our first December year end, December 2024 will be our first year end. So Feb 2025 will be our first year end that this will be applicable to. Right. So just so that you know, it is out. They approved this in their December meeting already. And I've given you the revised ISA 600. So wherever it says on the slides refer to source document, you know that you've got it in there. Right. IASB staff also have released frequently asked questions on the revised fee-related provisions of the IASB code. Now remember, the ISBA code is the mother of all codes of conduct. Okay. Oops.
I hope that you enjoyed that video. For more of our webinar videos, go to www.accountingacademy.co.za. Thank you and have a lovely day.